Okay, so what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at multiplication, division, and then looking at squared numbers. It's only going to be about 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm just going to get sort of started so we can just sort of remember sort of how to do these. So I'm going to start off with 248 multiplied by 7. So you want to think about, right, what method am I going to use? So 248 multiplied by 7. Okay, so remember you're going to do 7 multiplied by 8, which gives you 56. So you can put this 6 there. And then the tens, you're going to put just underneath so you can remember them for after. So then you're going to do the next one, which is 7 multiplied by 4, which gives you 28. Then 28, add the 5. 28 add 5 gives you 33. So you're going to put your 3 in the units there. Then the tens that you got over, because now you've actually got 330, haven't you? So that 300 has to go over now, doesn't it? So I'm going to put it just over into the hundreds column. So now I've done 7 times 8, 7 times 4, and now I've got 7 multiplied by 2. So 7 multiplied by 2 gives me 14. 14 add the 3 gives me 17. So you put your 17 down there. Now that thousands that you'd normally have would go over, okay, just here, but because you've got nothing here to add it, it's just going to carry on down, okay. So now you've got 248 multiplied by 7 gives you 1736, so you're going to put that in. So it's just remembering, okay, the exchange, okay, it's just going to go under the numbers, okay, and then they're added on, okay. So right, moving on to division. So what do we do when we divide? Okay, we're going to look at the method that we're going to use. So we're going to use a bus stop. Okay, so I'm going to put my bus stop in. I'm going to do my dividing by 4. And then dividing by 3,562. Okay, so I've got 3,562. Make sure you can see that clearly. So this is where it comes down to finding out how many 4s go into each of these. So how many 4s go into 3? Or we know that the place value of that is 3,000. So how many 4s go into 3,000? None. Okay, so what we've got to do is we've got to put 0 on top. So we've got to remember that 0. How many 4s are going to 3? 0. But that 3 has to now move over. Okay, so now I've got how many 4s go into 35 or 3,500. So many 4s go into 35. So, well, we have a look at our times tables now. So 4 times 7 gets me to 28. Okay, right, I'm nearly there. Let's try another one. 4 times 7. What about 4 times 8? It's 32. 4 times 9, 36. Right, 36 goes over. So 4 times 9 isn't going to work. So I'm going to have to do 4 times 8. Okay, because 4 times 8 would give me 32. Okay, so now I've got the 4 times 8 is a 32. Right, what's left over from 32 to 35? What's left over? We've got 3 left over. So where's that 3 going to go? Is it going to go up here or is it going to go down there? Okay, it's going to go here. So we're going to put the 3 in there. Okay, so now what have we got? We've got how many 4s go into 36, or how many 4s go into 360, because you'll remember your place value. So 4s into 36, the same with your times tables. Okay, 4 times 8, okay, we'll go, but can I get another one in? What's 4 times 9? Okay, 4 times 9, 36. Okay, right, that goes fully in, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 9 there. So I've got how many 4s go into 36? Okay, right, 9. How many 4s go into 2? Doesn't work, so 0 goes in. And then what would be my remainder? What would be left over? Because nothing goes, 4 doesn't go into 2, does it? So what would be my leftover? 2. Okay, so you've got 3,562 divided by 4 would give me 890, remainder 2. Okay, right, last one. This one is what people forget the most. Okay, is it 7 add 7, or is it 7 multiplied by 7, or is it 7 add 2. Which one is it? This is the one we get most wrong. Okay, we've got to remember we're multiplying. Okay, when we've got the squared, okay, we're multiplying by it by itself, so it becomes 7 times 7. So you've got 7 times 7, add 5 squared will give you 5 times 5. So 7 times 7 we've got is 49. 5 squared, 55. So 5 times 5 will give you 25. Then you can do 49 add 25. Now you can do it in your head. Okay, you can go, oh, okay, right. If I put that up to 50 and then take away 1 off of there, I could do 50 add 24. Or if you're feeling a little bit like, do you know, I've got to double check that I'm going to get it right. Just do, okay, an addition. Simple addition. 9 add 5 gives me 14. Put my 1 down there. Done that one. 4 add 2, 4, 6. Add the 1, 7, 74. Yeah, put that in. Okay, so there's multiplication, division, and squared numbers. Okay, right. I want you to try these 3. So this links to Monday's activities. So I want you to have a go at them. So if you just pause it, okay, and quickly sort of have a go at those, and then I'm just going to quickly go through the answers now, so you sort of know what you're doing. Okay, so if you just pause it now, quickly do them on a piece of paper. Okay, make sure you're looking at this. Okay, go back. Okay, if you're not too sure, go back to the video a minute ago. You can just sort of get an idea. So I'm quickly going to go through the answers now. So we've got 876 multiplied by 5. 5 times 6 gives me 30. Put my 3 under. 5 times 7 gives me 35. Add the 3 is 35. 38. Put my 3 over. 8 times 5 gives me 40. 43, because my 4 would go over, but it's going to have to carry on. That, so I've got 4,380. Then for this one, you've got 4,235 divided by 3. How many 3's go into 4? You've got your 1. Carry your 1 over, what's left? 3's into 12. Nice and easy. 3 times 4 gives me 12. And then 3's into 3, even easier. You get 1. 3's into 5, well, 3 times 1 will give me 1. 3 times 2 will give me 6. It's too much, 6, so it's going to be 1. What's my remainder from 3 to 5? 3, 4, 5. Remainder 2. Okay. Then this one, 6 squared is 6 times 6, and 8 squared is 8 times 8. So 6 squared is 36. 36 add 64. I'm going to do a nice addition here. 6 add 4 gives me a 10. 6, 8, 9. Add the 1. 10, just to check. Okay. I should have got 100. Okay, so just make sure you got those right. Okay, if you didn't, go back. Okay, so you can see what you've done. Okay, super.